lot of artists, like this song here I call Shy Love, I created something that goes like this: 4, 7, 2, 6. Watch this. 5, 1, 4, flat 7. Hey, what's up guys? This is KC. I am back again with another exciting video, and I'm going to break down everything that you just heard. So I'm going to give you the tools in this short video segment because I want you to obtain and reach the goals that you desire, all right? You all know I believe that today is a new day, a new life, and a new opportunity for you to become a better you. So with that being said and done, let's jump in. There are only 5 steps, all right, that we're going to take. Step 1 is to be able to play the major scale. Most of you guys can already play that, but just in case you can't, Shy Love is actually in the key of F sharp, all right? So the key of F sharp, so here's F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now what you're going to do is you're going to combine a major chord that corresponds with each one of the scale degrees, all right? So I have a different formula, a different type of formula that you guys have never heard before. You're not gonna learn this stuff in music theory class or anything like that. This is something that I've created and it just works. It gets people playing really quickly. So this song, Shy Love, is in F sharp. So if this is the first scale degree, there's a chord that corresponds with it, right? So we're gonna use a 5 over the 1. So for the 1, you're gonna play a 5 over the 1. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 over 1. All right, now this 5, if you notice, is C sharp. So we're gonna play a C sharp major chord. So in the C sharp, or the key of C sharp, here's the major chord over F sharp. So you need to know how to play major chords. So like for example, C is 1, 3, 5, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. You need to be able to play that major chord in all of your keys. Now, going back to this example, the 1, or when I say play the 1 chord, you're gonna play a 5 over 1, which is F sharp, or F sharp in the bass, C sharp in the right hand. All right, now you wanna make your stuff sound really thick and lush, okay? So a trick that I like to use, like these sounds here, I can move my mod wheel up and give it that modern, this is the type of sound that you guys are hearing and a lot of musicians that are using, that play for a lot of big artists. This is the sound that they are using, or something very, very similar. I've tweaked and created my own sound to give you that effect. All right, Moonchild. All right, there are actually two sounds that I'm going to include in this download. So you guys are going to get the guitar loop that you heard, as well as these 2 different sounds. I'm going to put them together for you so you can download them. All right, so let's get back to this real quick. So we have a 5 over 1. Now you need to be able to do each inversion. So inversion is basically move the bottom note up, or you can move the down. So these are all inversions of C sharp. All right, as you can see, this is giving you an F sharp major 7 with like a suspended type of feel. All you did was just play a 5 over 1, all right? What I like to do is add in notes. That gives it that nice, thick, lush sound. So we're gonna add just a 2, all right? Or they call it an add 2. So like for example, if I play a C major chord, if I add a 2, here's the 2, 1, 3, 5, and I can do different inversions. Well, in this song, it's in F sharp, so here's my 1, 5 over the 1, which is C sharp, add the 2. So you can already see, you see these chord names over here, how complex this is getting already. So we're creating some really nice, big, fancy term type chords like minor 9, add 11, add 13, different things like that. Well, all I'm doing is playing a 5 over the 1. All right? So whenever I say play the 1 chord, this is what you'll play. All right, let's go to the 2. So the 2 in my left hand, which is G sharp, or some of you know it as A flat, but G sharp. We're gonna play a, let's see what I wanna do. I wanna play a 4 over that, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my B major chord. And I'm gonna add, remember you can add the 2 to it. So you already have a G sharp minor 7 there with the 11th. All right, so whenever I say play the 2, this is what you could do. Let's go to the 3. The 3 normally would be something like this for most normal music, but what I'm going to do, because this is a different type of chord bass, this is more of a Neo Soul chord bass, what we're going to do is we're going to play a 5 over the 3. All right, so here is 1, 2, 3. So we have a 3 in the left hand. In the right hand, we're going to play a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3. All right. 4 is going to be a 1 over the 4. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the right hand, you're going to play a 1 chord. So real simple. Different inversions. Remember, you can add the 2. All right. The next one, the 5 usually is a pure type of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is usually, all right, but not in this instance. Again, this formula that I've created gives it a different type of sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a flat 7 over the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now flat the 7 means to go to E. So you're going to play an E major chord and add your 2. And you already have a C sharp minor 7 with the 11th there. All right, the 6th scale degree, or the 6th chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna play a 1 chord over the 6, okay? So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. All right, now don't worry, we're gonna make this much, much thicker so you guys will be able to play exactly what you heard me play in the introduction, okay? So on the 6, we have this. Now, if you really, really want to get creative, why don't you add a 7 with that? So so that's 1, 3, 5. We added a 2. All right. I don't want to confuse you. Add a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get this type of chord, a F sharp major 9. Of course, you can put it down here. So, and that's all going over this 6th scale degree, because here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you get a D sharp minor 9, 11 there. All right, so that's my 6. Last but not least, we have a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do a 2 over the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. So you have a 2, which is an A flat over the F. Remember, you can add your 2. 1, 2, 3. And if you want, remember, you can add the 7th as well. Woo! Now here is the next step. What you want to do is juice up that left hand a little bit. All right, so left hand, what you want to do to thicken it up a little bit, we're going to do a lot of 7ths. Okay, so what I mean by that is, like, for example, if I was doing a G sharp 7 chord, that would be, or G sharp, that's a major. That's a G sharp 7. 5, 7. Not a major 7, but a 7. All right. So what you're going to do is remove the 3. So you have a lot of G7s or a lot of G sharp 7s or a lot of 7s without the 3 with this. Okay. So the 1, which is major, we won't put a 7th. Okay. So let's keep this real simple. 5 over 1. Now what I want to do with my left hand, I'm going to thicken it up. Almost like I'm playing a F sharp major chord. I want to split it up a little bit. So watch this. So that's why I have that 5 over 1. All right. The next chord is 4 over 2. So my 2 chord is going to be 2. And you remember we talked about that G sharp 7? Here it is. And remember, 4 over 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The next chord, 3 chord, is 5 over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 major over the 3. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a B, since this is B flat or probably A sharp, but to me, I look at this as B flat. But this is a B flat 7 without the 3. or A sharp 7 out the 3. And remember, we play 5 over 7. Or, all right, now let's go to the 4. The 4 is going to be a major chord. So we'll do something simple. So it's like a B major chord with a 7. We'll do something like that, okay? And we know our 4 is a 1 over 4, so. Step 4 is thickening that left hand up. Believe it or not, step 5 is creating your different chord progressions. So you'll hear a lot of artists, like this song here I call Shy Love. I created something that goes like this: 4, 7, 2, 6. Watch this: 5, 1, 4, flat 7. Now, you're wondering, whoa, where's flat 7 coming in? Okay, so flat 7 is another chord we can do. And what I like to do is I like to do a 4 over the flat 7. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4 over the flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I like to open that flat 7 up. Nice, rich, thick type of chord. All right, so let's review real quick because I'm going to take this a step further. I'm just going to throw this in as a bonus, okay? So step 5 is create your own type of chord progressions. You can move these chords anywhere you want. So this is a 4, 7, 2, 6. We did a 5, 5, 1, 4, flat 7. Now on the second part of the song, and I'll bring this mod wheel down, again, I'm going to include these sounds that I'm playing. I'm going to include it in the download for you guys as well, this Shy Love folder. So real quick, I did a progression that goes like this: 2, 6, I did something like this: flat 5 to a 5. Oh, that's another one, flat 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. Now what I like to do with my flat 5, I like to do, how would I word this? I'll probably do a 3 over flat 5. So whenever I play flat 5 chord, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 1, 2, 3. So B flat over the flat 5. And remember, you can do different versions of that B flat chord. And you can even open that up. A nice little C minor. I know it says B sharp minor. All right. So the second thing I did this. I did a 2, 6, flat 5 to a 5. All right. And on my flat 5, I mean, there's so many different ways you can do this. You can even do a 4 over the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not trying to box you in. Again, this is play like you, Neo Soul version. Or, all right. So I don't want to move too quick on this because I want to make sure you guys actually see and can captivate each one of these chords. Okay. So let's review real quick. Here's my 2, 6. Because here's 6. Remember 1 over 6. Flat 5, which is a 3 over the flat 5 to the 5, which is, but in this instance, I'm gonna do a 4 over 5. B flat, a B over C sharp. And then I did this on the second pass, 7 minor. Let me put my modulation back in. I love that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my 7 minor, or my 7. Some of you guys are wondering what's 7. It's 2 over 7. 1, 2 over 7. So all I did was 1, 3, 5, 7. All right, so 7. And then I did a 6. Then I did a flat 5 again. And then back to my 5. All right, you got different things you can do with that. All right, so let's put this in song format. 2, 6, flat 5, 5, 7, 6, flat 5, back to the 5. Now, I generally, when I'm playing for artists or they come to me with different songs, I like to hear that melody line. So again, this is part of the bonus. A lot of times you'll hear people, they'll come in, I'm just making up one on the fly here. Or something like that, I don't know. But let's say they came in with something like that. I would rearrange my chords a little bit. So let's see. I don't know, I'm just kind of making up something here. So I'm rearranging the chords. Let's see, let's try this. Let's say they come in with something weird. That's like a Moonchild type song. All right, so you can hear that melody line. So what I did was 2, 6, 7, flat 5. Now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat that same pattern. So it will be a 2, 6, 7, flat 5. Now I went up here, which is basically my 5. So 5, and then 2, 3. I'm trying to hold these chords down for you so you can catch them. And then go to the 7. So I'm just moving these same chords around to create a song. So this sound actually is 2 sounds in one. So I created 2 different sounds. One of the sounds, I called it Shy. I know you're wondering, Shy, the name of the song is already kind of weird, kind of different. So Shy Love. So I call it Shy because the first sound is a sound that is really derived from listening to Kanye West, his Sunday morning services. If you guys have ever heard it, there's this weird organ Rhodes type of sound, and I created my own version of it. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys hear it by itself. Okay, so that sound, if you listen to this, I'll move this down so you can hear it flat. And he has a nice, so it's almost like a Rhodes mixed with an organ sound that I created. It's actually, I actually designed it and tweaked it myself. All right. The other sound that I created is called Shy Pad. It's also included. So if you layer these together, you get a real nice mix. Okay. So let me let you guys hear what the Shy Pad sounds like. Now I can add the modulation here. All right, flat. And when you combine both of them together, this is what you get. Now, a lot of that is my dirty chords, okay? So that's a whole different mindset. That's a whole different way, a completely way of thinking. So when you start getting into all right, it's a completely different mindset. So you guys got to check out the Dirty Chords video if you haven't. So again, guys, I love you so much. I wanted to create something that you guys could be able to practice with. Create your own type of template. I'm going to include in this download, you get all the guitar. There are 3 different tracks that you get included with that. So the guitar, I had him play 3 different versions so that you can stack them and create them however you want. You guys are kind of listening to it back behind me now. Also, you're going to get these 2 sounds. I'm going to include them. They work in Main Stage. They work in Logic Pro X. They work in Studio One. They also work in Contact Player, and it's the full player. Okay, so if you have just a little demo version of it, it's gonna time out in 15 minutes. So you must have the full version of Contact. So again, you can use these in different platforms, and have fun with this, because you all know that today is a new day. It's a new life and a new opportunity for each and every one of you all to become a better you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.